fellow patriots, Bravo Echo here from Hope for Survival. In this podcast, I wanted to cover a couple of communication items, and specifically the INMARSAT II satellite phone and why I personally prefer it for my communication device. But first, I wanted to point out a couple items. One communication device that one could consider is the handheld or mobile CB radio. The CB radio is great for your local area, or if you're mobile on highways, to a specific region, but it has limited range, but it is a good tool. Second item is your basic walkie-talkie. It's a great communication tool that we use in our neighborhood security team for neighborhood watch and communicating amongst our members. The design, we have direct line communication, so we're not competing with tall buildings or hills. The distance on these is a bit limited. It's not as advertised on the cover of the packets. It says, some say 30 miles, some say 60 miles. I have yet to witness one that would communicate at that distance. But again, for your local area, they're quick, they're easy to use, and they don't require a lot of advanced training. So it's something to consider. Another device is the GMRS radio. You can use for mobile or base station type setup in your community. It does require a license. You can apply for the license. It's rather easy to obtain. It's good for 10 years, and you can also add on family members to your license as you desire to do. The GRMS does take a little bit of training and skill set to get set up for antennas and running your cables, and also connecting. If you have a distance you're trying to communicate with another individual, you may have to compete with signal interference for like hills, tall buildings, and things of that nature. But also, if the distance is several miles, you may have to connect to repeaters. So you're going to have to know who owns the repeater, get connected to it if you don't have your own. So it does have some limitations in the beginning to get set up and to learn how to use it. Same goes for the ham radio. The ham radio requires a license. This is going to require some time in advance to study to get the basic license for it before you advance to the second level. So that's going to delay your time if you're just starting out. Also, we've encountered some folks with a license and with the proper equipment engaging problems getting ham signals out due to mountainous terrain and so forth. So you can get around it, but again, it takes some skill and time to redirect your signals, to bounce them potentially off the ionosphere or mountain ranges to get the signal into your intended location. So this does not happen quickly. So that's something to keep in your planning schedule. I also chose to, I had been looking at a sat phone and sat phone service for several years. Due to our location, distances, oftentimes when separated from family, but the cost for a phone and the service package was extremely expensive. They are affordable now. You can see on the Hope for Survival website currently, we are an affiliate for the Sat Phone store and the INMARSAT II phone. You can click on the link there to take you to the different service plans. Right now, when you click on it, it will take you to one of the service plans where you can get the phone for free. These phones used to range from $500 up. Many of them close to or over $1,000. Then you had to buy a service plan. Right now you can get the INMARSAT phone for free and a 12-month service plan that ranges from $80 up, depending on how many minutes you want. The minutes roll over month to month, and at the end of the year, if you roll your contract over, any remaining minutes from your year will roll into the second year. The reason I chose to have this as part of my preparedness package and communication plan is that whether I'm at home or no matter where I go on the road, I can be in a no cell service signal area, which I often am, and I still have the ability to communicate with my satellite phone. I can stop, get out in a clear area where there's no obstructions above, and I can pop my sat phone antenna up, power it up, get a satellite signal for my phone, and I can make a call, I can send a text message, or I can send an email. So there is a little bit of a learning curve on these. Basically, you power it up, pop your antenna up, it's searching for a satellite. Once you get a satellite signal, it'll click on and tell you the red light will change colors to let you know you have a signal. I have my phone preloaded with other satellite phone owners from Hope for Survival, and I can call them, text them, email them. We have satellite phones in about all of our Hope for Survival community teams now in Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama. So no matter where I'm at, I have the ability to reach out to call them or send them a message. So there was no license, there was no pre-studying. Basically, you purchase it, you do a tutorial for yourself on it. It's rather simple. After you kind of learn what buttons to push, the codes to call if you're going to call like a US area code and number versus the international number provided. So we have that all figured out now, and I can basically go in to my menu, and I can go over to like my address book, click on a person's name, and whether I want to send a text, I can type a text to them, or if I want to do email, I can type in their email address, type my message, hit send. It'll tell me when it's sent, and I'm good to go. So the nice thing is I don't need a repeater, I don't need a license in advance or anything of that nature. So basically I can take my satellite phone, which I have packed in a waterproof case that I picked up at Harbor Freight. I keep my phone stored in a Faraday bag, which you can get from the satellite phone store, or you can obtain another bag from another provider to use it as same. I keep it here in a padded case. It comes with a satellite phone holder like a cell phone, and it comes with all the cords that I need. I can charge it in my lighter jack in my vehicle. I can charge it in the wall for electrical charge, or I can even connect it USB and charge it via my USB cable. So these are options. So in my PACE plan, my primary alternate contingency and emergency plan, I have the ability to use cell phone, satellite phone, walkie-talkie, email on the sat phone, and email from a computer if I'm in my home. As long as I have internet on that, but my backup is if I lose internet service in my home, I can go to my sat phone and send the email, and also receive email as well. So having the options of 1 is none, 2 is 1, and 3 is better, the sat phone gives me great advantages at home and when I'm mobile, no matter where I go. So these are some things to think about and consider. Again, you can go to https://www.hopeforsurvival.com to our website. There's links on there for obtaining a satellite phone. Or you can email me at preparedness101@protonmail.com. Send me your questions. I can send you links to where you can find if you're interested in a satellite phone, and or go at least check them out. But it's something to consider. I have to say, after I secured my satellite phone a few months ago, no matter where I go now, I have the comfort of having my case as part of my mobile plan and my home plan. I can take it with me, and it gives me the advantage of knowing no matter what I can communicate, especially if you're separated away from your family or you need to get messages to other members that you need to get quick information or data over to. So give it some thought. Make sure you build a family communication plan, your PACE plan. In there you can find information on how to do it at our website. So until next time, stay safe, keep preparing, stay alert and informed. The world is ever changing by the hour, and we have a lot of unknowns coming at us in the future. So take care, keep you and your family prepared and safe, and always be blessed. Okay? Bravo Echo out.